Hey guys,
Greetings,
welcome.
Earthlings.
Puny mortals.
Well, I was gonna be a nice guy about it, then you guys are dicks.
All I said was Earthlings.
Yeah, like you're some great, big, powerful alien dude. Look at me, I'm Dan.
I'm just one of you,
No,
an
you're not.
Earthling.
I am normal. Anyway, welcome. So this is Geekspeak. This is a thing we do. I make them do it. It happens now. It's cool. It's
Stuff
cool.
happens.
So, yeah. What have you been up to, Dan?
Nothing.
What about you, Kevin?
There's this thing called high school.
Yeah, it's great. It also sucks.
You're not wrong.
I didn't ask you for your opinion, did I?
You did actually. No, you
Why did I do that? So,
We're gonna talk about video
yeah,
games.
video games.
You're first, Nick.
Oh, Emma. Okay, so actually, what we want to talk about today is games that might come out in 2016 that look really cool. And well, I'm kind of hopping on the No Man's Sky train, which is this procedurally generated exploration game. It's basically like Space Minecraft forever. It actually seems like a very cool concept. It seems really
This is
yeah.
practically Star Citizen.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It's before we started this, I wanted to ask you if you were gonna do Star Citizen or not, because it looks pretty similar to Star Citizen. So, I mean, you know a lot more about that than I do. So, if you want to talk about that, that's fine. But No Man's Sky, for me, I actually really like the graphic style that you've got going here. If you'll take a look-see over there, it's kind of Minecrafty actually. I think.
Well, what if?
But it's kind of cartoony also.
Yeah, there's like certain elements, like you might actually, you might see, like the legs of the same like creature twice in a different world. Or something
Yeah.
Like that. Like there's things like that might show up, which kind of ruin the creativity.
Yeah.
Aspect.
I mean, and like with procedurally generated games like this, like you always expect them to be like a pretty big deal, just as like, oh, look at all the infinity I've created. Blah, blah, blah. But this is like the first really like, as far as I know. I mean, we're actually not that well versed in video game lore, but as far as I know, this is like this is gonna be like the first really big procedurally generated game, basically since Minecraft, I would say.
Yeah, Minecraft really like started the whole like idea of that, and then
Unlimited universe, explore, survival.
Like I've heard, like I'm sure there's other ones out there, but No Man's Sky is the first one to create like this kind of uproar basically since Minecraft. So that's my game. I don't know if I'm actually gonna buy it because I'm poor, but whatever.
I want to buy it.
I would buy it actually. It looks pretty good.
I can't run it, so I won't buy it.
That should be a game. Would you buy it?
Yeah.
Just
Would you buy it?
yeah.
I'm number one on the list. A kitten.
No.
No, I wouldn't buy a kid. Yeah, I would. Kids are cute.
All right, Kevin, you're up.
Alright, Star Citizen. Personally, I'm biased towards Star Citizen over No Man's Sky more because I heard of it first. Frankly, I don't know as much about the game as I could. But basically,
Well, there's a quote on the website stating, I don't want to build a game, I want to build a universe. So I think you're entitled to not know a couple of things about it.
Essentially, yes. But basically, it's pick an occupation, go.
It's basically like...
Whether it's marine, trading, merchant, it's the same thing. You can be a space pirate for crying out loud. Like, you can go out and say, hey you, I'm gonna pick on you today and raid all your stuff.
So it's basically real life Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know that...
No lightsabers though.
No, not yet.
What?
As far as we know.
Boo.
I don't even know, to be honest.
But
There probably is.
Yeah,
But basically here, I'm gonna read from the website. Exploring, navigate treacherous jump points. So basically there's, it's a lot like hyperspace, but instead of making the calculations to jump to light speed, you have jump points, where if I go from point A to point B, that makes a jump point. I can do that multiple times or something like that. There's also other, like, common jump points. Like there's space highways I can go.
So you're saying like for the transport aspect of the game, it's less like I can go from any point to any point, and it's more like a highway system.
That's true, but I can go from any point to any point. It's just when I do it the first time, it's a lot more treacherous. The second time, it's a lot faster.
Is it more like
easier?
Is it like Star Trek or Star Wars? Like
Not that much of.
Is it like future Earth or is it?
Oh yeah, future Earth.
Okay, so it's not like
Yeah.
distant galaxy.
And your
No.
brother Mike is really, really into this game from what I've seen.
As far as I know, yes, he had it. There was a time where it was free for a month, and after that month, the game you could no longer play it. And he said it was okay. He wasn't sure if he was gonna get it because he's a college student, and there's this thing called free time, and apparently he's lacking. I don't know about this free time thing.
Yeah, but he told me some crazy cool facts, like it was like any face in the game is made up of like something crazy, like 30,000 polygons, which
a lot of polygons.
is more triangles than I can count. And I know they've also got some big name actors working with them, specifically Mark Hamill, but
Oh yeah, and Gary Oldman.
Gary
as well.
Oldman.
The whole Squadron 42 concept campaign is really cool. Basically, there's an alien race called Vandals, and they attacked a planet Vega 2. And now the human race is rallying against it, and it looks pretty
But that's
bad.
only the storyline if you pick it. Like, there's bajillions, so it seems like Star Citizen is a lot more of a fleshed out, like, Star Wars-ish experience than
Sort
No
of.
Man's Sky is. No Man's Sky seems a lot more of, like, an exploratory building experience, whereas with Star Citizen, it's like, everything's already there for you.
One thing I will say I'm excited about with it's not No Man's Sky. Starset is the real physics. They fly from the website. They fly in accordance with a detailed Newtonian physics engine. So if you get hit from the side, it's gonna take into account you're flying.
So this will make us into fighter pilots.
It's possible.
Awesome.
But
Damn.
also,
I say if you achieve a certain level, you should like get licenses and stuff that you can just, like, print out on your computer. Like now you can fly this fighter jet.
You're a
Blow stuff
certified Jedi Master. There
Yeah.
you go. That would be great.
up. I mean, if it's real,
If it's that
real.
If it's that realistic.
online college right here, guys.
What about you, Dan? What have you got for us?
I've got the weirdest Pokemon game ever to exist.
Really?
Yeah.
Do
it's-
tell. What's it called?
I don't know. It's only gonna be released in Japan.
Oh, boo!
So far we don't know. If it's really good, it's where you are a Pikachu like Sherlock detective, and you have a voice, and it's like a really weird voice. And like Pikachu doesn't go like just Pika. He has like a voice like this.
What?
Like seriously, no joke. Like try to find a clip of it. And then-
James Earl Jones.
And then like he talks to like other like, but it's like,
Can I find
he's talking
this
in
real quick?
He's talking in Japanese. But it's
Still.
Daisuke Marigoro!
like, yeah, like kind of like that. Like it's going, like sometimes he talks to a Pikachu, and then he
If
goes,
that
like-
was offensive, I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
and so like
What's it called?
it's not bad.
Pikachu Detective.
But there were some early like things about the game, and it was pretty creepy because just with how all like the talking Pikachu worked and
Great Detective Pikachu.
We don't.
Announced for 3DS. Kevin appears to have... Oh my god.
it's a thing.
Oh god.
It's happening.
Oh god. I'm just picturing like now this movie trailer sort of, and it's like starring Pikachu. It's starring James Earl Jones as Pikachu, and it's like Pika Pika.
Oh my goodness.
And then
It's hilarious.
it's like I don't know. And then like who would be a good Ash Ketchum?
Alright.
Will Wheaton.
Oh my god.
It's so just random.
This isn't actual game footage, clearly.
Oh yeah.
Daisuke Toilemon! Jaiki Kachamba! Whoa. You just got made out with.
That hat.
What?
It's
Oh, okay.
that's hilarious. Because the voice does not match at all.
It's gonna be a game.
I think that if they bring this over, then they should have some guy with like an octave below the normal human range saying everything. So it's like, we're gonna catch this Pikachu. We're gonna catch this criminal. Oh, Pikachu, you're so great!
No.
I know. Pika Pika.
It's like like when you watch like the TV show, I mean, like it's one thing for Meowth to like talk and like have a deep voice.
But like you would
sounds-
expect
yeah.
that voice.
It's like, what do you think of Pikachu?
I feel
you
like
think of Pika. Like, no.
yeah, I feel like most of the voices that they give in like the anime and stuff, like they make sense. Like you would expect Meowth to go like yeah, and you would expect Pikachu to like Pika, but like
Yeah, like,
you wouldn't expect him to go Pika.
yeah.
I don't have the low enough
I'm not
voice.
gonna get that in
But
my
I think
head for a long
it's just such a weird concept that like the Pokemon is the detective and like not the trainer. Or
Also, the
anything.
fact that
I
you
will
didn't
say
see any
this.
other Pokemon?
Yeah, that was weird. It was just Pikachu.
No, there's other Pokemon. In it.
Okay.
They're the ones killing everyone else.
Sure.
Mewtwo
we can
returns.
We got claw marks, burn marks. Looks like the Attack and Magmar gang. What are you talking about? What about the Charizard killer? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Pika.
Yeah, no, that'd be great.
I don't know what'll really come of it. It looks just like a red puzzle game.
I'm okay with giving that a shot, but
It's so just off the wall.
Like-
It's like they were like Pikachu detective game.
it's like some let's see, like I'm kind of picturing in my head like some Japanese developer like is just staring at his morning coffee and like and then he like gets some creamer and he's like, creamer, coffee, mix it games. We take a Pikachu and then we take a Phoenix. It's a tornado. We mix them together.
It's so random, and just how it came about would be a story unto itself.
I'll tell you this
Why
much.
it exists.
I dig the Pikachu hat.
Oh yeah.
It's totally cliche Sherlock Holmes hat.
Well, yeah.
The Pikachu hat is the bomb, but
It'd be awesome if you did that. They did like actual like Sherlock like mysteries.
what you mean like the Houndoom of Baskervilles?
Yeah, like that.
That would be cool.
That'd be sweet.
That would be pretty cool, actually. That was
So yeah.
that was eye opening. Yeah, and then
in other Nintendo news,
other things that are supposed to come out, I know, are like we're supposed to get a new open world Zelda,
I
Yeah.
heard about that.
and it looks pretty good, and it looks like it's gonna be cell shaded like they did with Wind Waker, which I think looks beautiful. I thought the cell shading in Wind Waker was great. I mean, I know a lot of other people didn't like the art style because it doesn't look as serious, but it looks like they've got like artists from the like from other games and they're using them with this, so it's gonna be the same art style but with cell shading.
and also Twilight Princess is getting the HD remake that
With Wii U, I heard.
Ocarina will never get.
You and I have talked. I know, actually, we haven't talked about this. I think I may have mentioned it to you, but like we haven't talked about it at length. And this is a good place to bring that up. What we need, and what I genuinely think we should have, is like HD Super Mario Sunshine remake. That's my personal favorite game, basically of all time. I know a lot of other people didn't like it, but I mean, if they're gonna remake all these games, why not remake like the game that basically looked the best on the console, aside from Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Like those two games looked amazing, and like Wind Waker, I've seen HD, I've seen the HD remake get played through, and it looks.
Like, literally, if Nintendo just released like all of its back catalog for newer consoles,
Yeah.
they'd make $1 billion.
Yeah, no, take it like even some of the old N64 titles. I know there's huge public outcry like in the dang it, now I've lost my train of thought. No, yeah, for Super Mario 64 remake.
Yeah.
And did you see there was a guy who was taking the Super Mario Galaxy engine and all the assets, and he made like an exact recreation of Mario 64, like the first level, yeah. And it was like dead on perfect remake of the game. And then Nintendo gave him a cease and desist.
Yeah, so.
Way to go, Nintendo. Like, which really sucks, but it also kind of makes me think, like, are they just doing that because they don't want people to, pressure them about that, or are they doing it because they're making one?
Yeah.
I would hope they're making one, because, like, I've personally never wanted to play Mario 64, because it looks like garbage. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The N64.
Mario's massive, horrifying polygonal face
that you stretch out in the beginning and the
It's not. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I would be interested.
Obviously, there's people who love the game.
Yeah.
I mean, why else would? I mean,
Like, if they just, but they don't have to like change it in the mechanics or anything. If they just made a Mario 64 HD remake, I would play it. I'd even use an N64 controller just for the experience.
Yeah.
But like, I can't look at it and like it. It's not.
So.
But yeah, there's that. Other stuff that I know is supposed to come out, the Nintendo NX. We don't know what it is, what it looks like, what it actually does. Like, I've heard like all kinds of rumors that it's a new console or that it's a backwards compatibility thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm interested, but quite frankly, as somebody who like the most recent console they own is a Wii, I'm
Same.
yeah, we're old. No, we're not old school. We're poor school.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I would be interested in just like accumulating a Wii U library before I moved on to another console.
Yeah.
And also like I don't know, like the Wii U didn't sell great. I don't know if that was like exclusively because of the gamepad.
Yeah.
But it really just didn't seem. Honestly, for me personally, I was super surprised when the Wii U came out because I would have sworn that the Wii still had a good shelf life going for it. But
Oh yeah, I mean like some of the games like they didn't really be run with using Wii. I mean like other than like Mario Maker, which is like the perfect game for the Wii U.
Oh yeah.
Literally the perfect game for the Wii U.
Yeah, no, the
Nintendo President Katsumi. I can't pronounce the last name. I'm sorry.
Tatsumi Kami
Gesundheit.
Kitsubutaboo.
Gesundheit.
I apologize.
As far as NX
Domo
goes,
arigato.
I've said it's different and obviously a new experience, Kimishima said. That being said, I can assure you that we're not building the next version of Wii or Wii U. It's something unique and different. It's something where we have to move away from those platforms in order to make it something that will appeal to our consumer base.
So okay. Actually, you know one rumor that I did hear that I think would be amazing
Yes.
is that the Nintendo NX is supposed to be Nintendo's foray into VR.
That could happen.
I would, dude. Can you imagine like first-person Zelda?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't think
Interesting.
first-person Mario would work
No,
because
it's because it's
No.
oh, except for maybe 3D.
Yeah.
maybe, but I think overall 3D Mario wouldn't really work. But dude, like first-person Metroid, like Metroid Prime went great.
That would be great.
Metroid
Yeah.
Prime kind of stuff, or like, even like, dude, what if they brought back F-Zero for the NX?
That
Like as a
Do we know what
VR.
NX stands for?
No, we don't.
Solid.
Not yet, at least.
or Super Fox.
Star Fox.
Star Fox.
Well,
Can't think of the name.
that might be the case, but they're making Star Fox Zero for the Wii U, which is actually set to come out this year. On a full circle side note,
Yeah.
so I would think that they would like, because it seems like they sort of cycle through it. Like we get a Mario game, then we get a Zelda game, and then we get like a Pikmin game or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. It seems like there's like a cycle here of like the stuff, and I would think that they would like leave it alone for a while until everybody starts going, "We need more Star Fox."
Yeah, and I mean you could also do awesome stuff like with VR, bring back older titles like Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh.
I don't know if I would play first-person Banjo-Kazooie.
I mean, that's one of those games that's like it almost seems like it belongs on the PlayStation because it's very like because it's third party and so many third parties
Yeah.
were like more.
I can see it fitting in with like the PlayStation mascots, but I can also say with like definitive certainty that a lot of people would like kill you
I mean, yeah, but
for that.
just like when you think about it, I mean, it's very like Spyro is like kind of similar in like certain elements of the game. So it's like Ratchet and Clank. So it's like Dexter and Jack.
Dak and Jackster.
Dak and Jackster.
Actually,
Jackster, yeah. Like they're very like 3D world, like very
Yeah.
like unique styles, like art styles in the games, and like
yeah.
Sidekick and like main character.
Yeah.
Like, they're very similar in those aspects. I guess like just third party.
I feel like Banjo-Kazooie and like Mario and stuff like that. I personally don't think they work as VR. I just can't I can't picture like my hands being these fat white gloved sausages punching things and like throwing fireballs at things. Like I think people do VR like just, for the like they do VR so that they can like be part of the experience more.
Yeah.
And like there has to be like an element of realism to it, otherwise VR doesn't really work, I don't think. I'm sure there's like plenty of counterexamples to that. But just as a whole, like
yeah, I could definitely see like Mario Galaxy being turned into like a VR maybe.
I can't see that at all. Like that to me, that doesn't really like. I wouldn't play that. I don't think unless it was really well done. Cause we've also talked about Mario Galaxy a lot. Like, I mean, actually, I can picture a couple like scenarios where that would be really cool. Like you launch through the star thing and like you have all these like glittering stars flying past your face.
What would be really scary as heck is if you fall off a cliff.
Yeah, like
You're just like it looks like you're
yeah,
falling.
like I'm pretty sure some people would get PTSD overall though from playing Mario
Yeah, I
games.
have to question like VR, like what's that gonna do to us? Like,
Yeah, I mean that's
So far, I'm told, from what I'm told and from what I've heard, one of the bigger selling points for like the Oculus Rift, I kid you not, is the Netflix app.
we're just to watch
Like,
Netflix.
I watch this podcast, Side Scrollers, go check them out. But like, one guy like owns like an Oculus, and he's like, I use it for the Netflix app, and because I don't want to like sit up and watch my TV, so I just put it on my face, and then I just like get the sill and put on my noise canceling headphones, and then I'm like, that sounds great, like if you have it, but can you imagine what that looks like? Just this guy like laying on the bed with headphones and like this giant thing on his face, and he's not moving and he's barely breathing.
you mean Sword Art Online?
Yeah,
VR is like. It's the acceptance of I don't care. This literally looks so dumb, but it's. When you're in it,
it's awesome. When you're out of it, you're laughing at everyone else.
Oh yeah.
You're
just like glancing around, like I didn't see anything.
I've never seen like in comics or TV. I've never seen an imagined version of VR that looks cool. Like SAO, the helmets make them look like giant potatoes.
No, they were okay.
Oculus Rift makes them look like they have oversized sunglasses that want to eat their faces.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It doesn't really seem to work with me. Although, you know what I would buy?
Yes.
I would buy a VR helmet shaped like the Iron Man helmet.
That'd be pretty cool.
You would not be alone.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, but
If you want to succeed in VR, make them look like the Iron Man.
They gotta
helmet.
have like certain amounts of like
Space.
stuff in the front to like get that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you have to have like they're basically like tiny TVs for your eyes.
Yeah.
So like you have to make sure that like it's all like covering your eye correctly and stuff.
Yeah.
It's complicated really, and absolutely none of us have ever made anything.
Yeah.
Have you ever made a stick? I've never made a stick.
Nope. No sticks.
Kevin, have you made a stick? Way to go. No sticks here.
Well, on that note.
On that note, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you liked the video, do whatever, like, subscribe, share,
Watch us play Pokemon horribly. Lose all our Pokemon.
Right now, we're playing Pokemon, so go check that out. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.
Adios.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take a big swig.
This mug is bigger than my face.
Good. I made it that way. For
I
you.
made this for you.
I made this for you!
I don't think I'll be able to take this seriously ever.